Hey guys! So in this video I wanted to talk about whether I watch tutorials or not. Because someone asked me if I watch balloon tutorials to learn how to make balloons. Well, my answer is yes, definitely. I go on YouTube for almost everything. There's so much information out there on the internet. YouTube is a great place to get information. And so I wanted to bring up a few balloon twisters that I love on YouTube, and they make me look like an ant compared to the amount of balloons they've done, the professionalism, their tutorials. There's Mr. Fudge, there's ChiTwist, and there's a bunch more too. But there's one guy who I think has done some amazing things, and he does like balloons on a grand scale. Like, he does massive balloons, and you can check out his videos. He doesn't have a lot of videos, but he does have a video of him making the interior of Bilbo Baggins' home from Lord of the Rings. Now, think about that. This is really, really cool stuff. He makes the whole interior, the walls, the fireplace, the tables, the chairs. He can even sit on one because he makes the balloon around a chair, and it's just insane. Like, awesome stuff, and I totally recommend you go check out his channel. I'll leave it in the description below, and then you can go see it. Seriously, go see it. It's really cool stuff. And the reason I also bring him up is that because he does grand scaled balloons, he does a lot of weaving, and weaving is something I've been trying to teach myself and failing at it, and he's the guy I go to learn the technique on how to weave and the different types of weaving, because I want to eventually start doing bigger balloons. He's got a few tutorials on that, on how to make, not necessarily make big balloons, but the technique of the weaving the balloons. And I've done weaving in the past. I've learned how to weave hats and baskets and such, but I never went any further than that because it was just, it gets a little complicated when you start adding like different balloons into the weaving, and it just, my brain gets a little when it comes to that. But the thing about me is, when I was little, I've always been a really big fan of building things from scratch or building things from anything, and I could say like I'm still like that now, like with the balloons. For Halloween, I love building props, the weapons I make and stuff, and if you're interested in seeing that, I'll make a video of that someday. When I was little, I would love Lego. I loved Mega Bloks. I didn't care if it was like a crappier version of Lego. I still loved it. Those little wooden 3D sculptures or statues that you piece together by numbers and you glue it together. I love that stuff. So yeah, it just only made sense that when I started making balloons for work, that I realized that these balloons can make greater things than just, you know, a flower or a dog or anything. Nothing wrong with those basic balloons. I try really hard to make sure all the details and stuff is right, but I don't always get that right. But that's why I'm learning. I'm working my way up pretty much, and you're coming along for the ride. Last night I started practicing my weaving techniques again. I had an idea to make a mask, and the mask I wanted to make was, well, you know what, I'll just show you what it is. Well, I actually screwed it up this last night, and then I had to start over this morning, and it turned out alright this morning. So this is what I made. If you play Minecraft, then you know who this is. This is a creeper, and it's just a creeper mask. You can see the back only has that back part. I forgot to rip this off, but whatever. Yeah, and you can see I used the weaving technique to make the mask, because that was the only way I can think of to make it look right. I also really wanted to have like all of these a different color, kind of like the actual creeper, but I ran out of dark balloons last night because I screwed up, right? So it's just one color, but it still works. I think it turned out pretty good. And yeah, I can wear it as a mask. It kind of presses against my face a little bit, but it fits. But yeah, there's my creeper mask. That's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. Again, go check out these balloon guys. I'll put links in the description. And I hope you liked my creeper mask. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.